This is Darkest Dungeon 2. We're here on Xbox Series X. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. So this is the sequel to Darkest Dungeon, where this time around you are, well, I guess you would say, basically on a road trip, or a carriage trip. And you are battling a variety of creatures within the distinct aesthetic and style that is the Darkest Dungeon franchise. Now that there is a sequel, obviously it is a franchise. So this one is a bit of a mix-up from the original game. It's the same sort of art design, style, and focus, but yet they've really changed things in a way that seemingly has disappointed some of the original crowd of the first game because it is a little bit different. So just, keep that in mind if you're looking at this one, as they have actually changed things up a bit. And I don't know if that's something people will like or find a little bit too weird, but I have talked to a few people that do not like the direction they went with for the sequel. But I mean, it's kind of a neat concept and switch up instead of just doing more of the same kind of thing, I guess. So yeah, what are we getting here? 4K resolution, 60 FPS targeting, and yeah, roguelike game. So you kind of assemble a team, you go on your adventure, you go to different places, you try to progress. They note that every expedition that you take should be about 5 hours in length maximum, and you progress and you unlock new heroes and options in order to keep going and have new challenges along the way. Bond your team, prepare for battles, and unlock the origins of your characters so they get their full potential. I know, how exciting, right? But yeah, you kind of just use the abilities of your team and you try to win turn-based combat. Which is honestly, like, again, it is quite a change up for the first game, where you were essentially battling through a dungeon of sorts. It's kind of like it really takes away the gameplay's core sort of interesting mechanic of actually going in and diving into like, it's a nice twist, but I can immediately see from playing this how this would be a bit of a disappointment coming from those that really enjoyed the gameplay loop of the first, because this does gameplay-wise feel quite a bit different. It's like they went in a very strange, different directional choice. Kind of like a, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing. They decided to switch things up a bit, which is an interesting choice. I don't know if it was the best choice, but it was a interesting one. Like, again, aesthetically and tonally, I think it's the same. It's a dark, grim universe where things don't go the best for you, usually. But it's got some neat depth to it. It's got some strategy as you go around battling things. And yeah, I think you'll find this to be intriguing. Like, if you like the first game, if it's too different for you, I can see how you would dislike this. But I can see how you can kind of settle into this one after having played the first and not feel too out of what's going on. You're still alive? I thought for sure you were dead. Or is it because you're dead and you can still attack? That really confuses me. There we go, the death blow. Nice. Dead on the ground. Guess the goal is to cut up the corpse. Cool. I'm gonna kill the enemy behind that individual. Fender, bolster, hold the line. Crush. Yeah, it's definitely got a cool vibe to it. And we do have a great review of the original game. I had my intense pal that loves the first one, Mitchell, come in and do the review chat on that one. But yeah, kind of like tackling this one solo because he was not interested in the sequel, which is funny. But 4 heroes, a stagecoach, all the loot you can gather, and a wild adventure to have.
Rest and resupply await you.
I do kind of probably understand where they're like, okay, how do we take what we had and make it a little bit different, but Yeah, this is a bit too strange almost. I do like the Affinity System though, where you kind of your heroes interact and they like each other or they don't. And yeah, it's a neat idea. Okay, eventually I'm assuming we're gonna come across a market of sorts where we're able to. Well, I guess this is basically it, eh? Nice little trinket for you guys. Do we have any other items that are... Nothing else? We got 2 bear traps. You can hold on to the bear traps. Alright, let's progress, I guess. They all look all tired out. It's kind of funny. They're all like, we've all had better days. Yeah, this is great. We're ready to go to the next area, I think. Do I have the option to go to the next area? Oh wow, 3 candles. 40 gold coins. What are we gonna do with all those candles? But the big question is, how do we progress?
Sometimes it is wiser to try anew.
No, I don't want to end my progression. I want to go to the next area. Okay. We did it. We got the candles. How do we progress? Or am I supposed to end my thing? I think I'm actually supposed to end it. Because it's a prologue thing. Okay.
On and on.
I think it's to teach you the gameplay loop of giving up.
The truth is laid bare, and you are finally free.
And then I have to do it all over again? It's like that song. Do it again. Wheels turning round and round.
Little by little, your recollection mends the rifts of this sundered
The
brain.
gifts of hope. The working fields. Okay. Looks to be my only
To
option.
recall a thing is to make it real once more.
Stagecoach items. Combat items. In items. Cool, cool, cool.
A drop of sanity. In a
And then you can use the stuff from previous save things to hopefully give you a little bit of an advantage.
diagnose the world's affliction and overcome it.
A mop and bucket? We will use this mop and bucket with the holiest of regard.
To its dark passenger.
Yeah, they certainly have a cool aesthetic going on for the series. I will give them that. But you really have to be in this, into this type of game to really,
The seat of your denial, perched precariously
be into this type of experience, really. Because I know it's not for everyone. It's a lot more like laid back and, light interactions and stuff. You're not really doing a whole lot.
I remember our first
The carriage
day
thing
on
just
the
seems like
steps of
extra
the
busy work.
university. A collegial handshake that would doom us both.
Yeah, and there's like some story stuff going on too.
Simple questions during my lectures gave me pause, and I recognized in you something of a kindred spirit. Despite our differences in age and position,
Age and position. Whoa, you're trying to take advantage of someone younger?
archaeology, folklore, and, of course, occultism.
Occultism? In this economy?
The crossroads. Wait by the lantern's light, and welcome.
We need to assemble a team.
Hunted, harried. A few
The usual suspects.
the past.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? Onwards into the dark. The valley.
You came here seeking
It definitely is an interesting choice to,
stagnation instead.
mix things up so much. I thought we had, like, items, did we not? I was just thinking we should probably use their items, eh? But how do we get this into the stagecoach? Or is it just kind of there by default, I ponder? Well, at least we can hit some of these leaves along the way. And with it being a rogue-like experience, I would imagine that basically, like, your path and everything like that's a little bit different each time you take a crack at it, so at least there's some variation.
The bulwark of your denial is giving way.
But yeah, I think the dungeon crawling aspect of the first game was a little bit more interesting. Just tonally and stuff like that. Nice. I can't believe you're chomping me like this. I hate that they resist my noxious blast. I'm exhausted. Noxious. There we go. Noxious blast. Enjoy the blight, yo. Fatality. Yeah, I do like the attack focus and everything like that. Oh, accidentally just... He really has it out for that corpse, let's put it that way. Nice shot.
A righteous action.
Everybody loves a good righteous action. I know I do. This thing's still alive. Oh yeah, when people die in this, they like die by the way too. Let's keep that in mind. Like, you gotta keep your squad alive.
The past is gone. Let it die.
On the road again. Going places that I've already been. I can't wait to get on the carriage again. Do do do. As we ride towards the mountains. A plus on effort on this.
For wear, but familiar nonetheless. Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
Anything else useful?
Everywhere in ruin. Everywhere in need.
I still have mastery points to spend.
Shall we continue? Or is the lesson too demanding?
Oh.
Spend what you can.
Yeah, we could buy
Wealth
stuff.
no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
That's a scary looking thing. I don't really know what else we need here.
Painful is the greatest teacher of all.
Ah, I see. So you basically get like leveling points. Alright. I should probably make her knife. No, we can't upgrade that anymore. Okay. Everyone's mastery points spent. Alrighty. I think we're good to continue. And then we can journey onwards. Into the sprawl. Well, that's quite aesthetically pleasing.
Behold.
Oh, stupid
great
pop-ups.
cities of man.
Make them optional on the screen, like seriously.
And a flame.
Hey, look, there's other people still alive, even though this town is burning. I feel like we really should have upgraded that further. Nope, never mind. Her dagger is great for distance. Actually, pretty deadly duo doing the gun and then the knife throwing.
One less obstacle in our path.
Love the aftermath of the carnage. It's kind of entertaining. Nice shot. It's actually doing a lot of damage to her, which isn't great.
Brilliant conclusion.
Do we even have anything that could like go that far? I guess if you can't shoot that far, you might as well bolster, right? Oh wow, no, great knife throw. That's why we upgraded those knives right there. Yeah, that's the reason.
The past is gone. Let it die.
Didn't even get that screen. I mean, obviously you're taking all of the items. I guess maybe you get over bloated and you get too much. Everything is for nothing if you think about it like that. The burning pile. The coolest place to be. Well, that's unsettling. The fire rises. Ah. They're a fan of the Dark Knight series too. Okay.
An opportunity.
Dodge my pistol shot. You gotta be kidding me. Cool stabby thing, dude. Cool stabby thing. Oh, they are a lot more resistance to my damage and my attacks than I thought they would be. Whoa, riposte. Didn't see that coming. The fire rises. How did he dodge it?
And carelessness. Hallmarks of the unprepared.
The dodging drives me crazy. Okay, the guy just he's tricky.
A master stroke.
This is a tough duel. Okay, so you can get that hit, but you can't get the... unbelievable. Yeah, that was kind of a waste of the damage she did on that one, I gotta say. Oh.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Too much damage over too far. Will we survive?